Nigerian award-winning singer. Innocent Idibia, popularly known as TEATIME, has donated a music studio to the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ife. The singer was present at the inauguration of the studio, which took place on Tuesday. The Vice Chancellor of the institution, Professor Oyitokpe Ogunbodede, in his welcome address, appreciated the singer. Ogunbodede revealed that OAU now has the best recorded studio any Nigerian university, thanks to TEATIME.
Wow. That's so thoughtful.
Very, very
Really?
thoughtful. Very,
Music studio, like, do you, wow. Like, and there are a lot of talents in that school, trust me. That particular school, there are a lot of talents worldwide, but I feel in that particular school, there are more, like, we see them coming out most of the time, and we see them doing very, very well in the industry. So really,
who someday?
Okay, let me see. OAU. I know some, but maybe not into music. But okay. I know quite a little. I know quite a lot.
One thing I know OAU for, I think OAU is one of the. It's like top 5 on the best universities in Nigeria. Top 5. It's there. It's right there with the University of Nigeria. It's right there with Unilag. It's right there with Ibadan. UI. It's right there. It's like that. It's just there. They're excellent. When it comes to academics, they are very, very sound. That's one thing I know them for. But when it comes to entertainment, I've not really heard too much coming from there. I don't know.
For their entertainment space, I like the fact that they take their entertainment space as serious as they take. There are a lot of shows that go on in OAU time to time. There are a lot of activities going on in that school that has to do with entertainment. And like I said, I know quite a few people that are doing really good. They might not be blown yet, but I feel they have this pact already laid for them. And for the fact that shows go on in that school, I'm not from that school, but the fact that shows go on, they bring in A-list artists, it gives them more opportunity, like those who are actually coming up in that school, to actually, mingle and do better. I feel like they're taking a part like Unilag, although nobody's going to beat Unilag at that space.
At what?
Making waves in the entertainment industry now.
Well, I think that's the only thing Unilag is known for. Like, aside that, academics, they don't know books.
I don't know that.
Unilag, if you're Unilag student,
I know that Unilag is good when it comes to entertainment. I don't know what the academic is.
I'm talking about academics now. How far? Where are they?
I don't know. I didn't go to that school.
So after, they know all the clubs in Nigeria. They know all the hot spots. Unilag students, they know all the hot spots. If you disagree with me, please go ahead and let us argue this.
Come for Miles, please. Come for him.
Like I can't be bothered. But what I'm going to say is this. Let's go back to the studio. That studio looks really, really modern, ultra modern. All the right equipment, the right gadgets there. It looks really, really nice, really, really beautiful. He also made room for not just the digital production, also made room for a live band to actually be there and perform. Right now, this now brings me back to Two-Face Idibia. This is somebody who did not graduate from a university, and this was somebody who the world had bashed in the past, like, he no go school, but he understands the importance of education, and in his own way, even though the government cannot even do it, or they're not doing it, his own way of giving back to society is one of these little things that looks little, but it's actually really huge.
Definitely.
It's actually giving these people a voice, especially all the entertainers, voiceover artists, presenters, musicians in there that might want to become something in the media space. So big up to Two-Face Idibia, aka TEATIME. I totally respect him. It's amazing. As far as I'm concerned, I love it.
One. Who would have thought? Like,
do you understand?
There are so many artists doing really great things, but then they would never think to this.
Even if Nigerian government said was going to do it, they'll still tell you to come and pay money, or it will take 2 billion years before they put up just the studio. So so our people are actually taking the bull by the horn by themselves. Like, you know what? If the government can't do it for us, we shall do it ourselves. 09098408408. That is the number to be part of this conversation. I'm still very much in the building, and Kofo is still very much here, and we are breaking everything into pieces. Now let's move on to another Nigerian musician who used to be one of my favorites. Like, used to be one of my favorites, and for some reason I still feel there's nobody who's matched to her in Nigeria. But that being said, that's just me saying. Some people might feel differently. Let's go. Rapper Cynthia Morgan has said that Burna Boy is the best artist in Africa for now, until she returns to the music scene. Taking to the Insta Stories section of her official Instagram page, Cynthia Morgan disclosed why she insisted on him being in her Simatimia video. That word. Simatimia video, despite almost losing her record deal with her manager Jude Okoye. She wrote, "To me, Burna Boy was the biggest artist in Africa when I picked him for Simatimia video, and I remember almost losing my record deal with Jude Okoye's label for standing my ground that it was only Burna Boy I wanted and no one else. Simatimia. Okay, so I when I try to pronounce that word, I sing the song in my head instead. Simatimia, do it to me. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, so
Welcome back.
Cynthia Morgan. Cynthia Morgan, I think there is no female in her genre of music that is doing it the way she does it. She's amazing at what she does. And I don't know whether I could even call her a rapper. She's not a rapper. She's a dancehall queen. Like rapper, when the blogs call her rapper, like rapper though, she's not a rapper.
Yeah.
She's a musician. She's a dancer. She can do dancehall. She can do pop. She can do all sorts. She's even doing what's that? Our Afro pop and all that right now. Okay, now for her to feel Burna Boy is the biggest artist. Right? I agree.
As at that time.
Even as at now, I agree. No,
What do you mean even as a now? You feel...
By biggest for me, it's about the quality of music. It's not about the numbers for me.
Okay.
Yeah, for some people, it's
for
about...
the quality of music, what do you think?
His music is amazing. It's timeless. It's music. It's stuff you can listen to over and over. There's
So
some
why
albums.
do you think it's
there are some
not...
albums in Nigeria, right? What do I think?
He's not the biggest to you at this moment.
He is.
He is?
Yeah, to me, he is.
So why were you like... You said something like you were not agreeing with that.
With who?
With Cynthia Morgan.
The one she said as a then he was, now he still is. Like it's not a then time. It's still the same thing, right?
Now I know where we're coming from and where we're going to.
Where we are going to, right? Okay, cool. So she said she just still feels till she comes back to the music scene. It's still gonna be Burna Boy for her. Now herself and Burna Boy have a song together. They had songs together back in the days. It was a Burna Boy song featuring Cynthia Morgan. Cynthia Morgan practically tore Burna Boy to pieces on that song. She murdered her verse. Her verse was amazing.
Okay.
Like her verse was all that and much more. And Burna Boy admitted it in a couple of interviews, like that girl was fire.
No, when, Cynthia Morgan used to be a very, very... I used to like her, sincerely, because our kind of voice, our kind of song was totally different. It had a very different kind of vibe and all things. So it's only natural for her to have weathered it then.
She did. I think she still has it. I just think it's all the controversies.
Yeah, with the whole record label thing,
Madrina. I'm like, what's Madrina? Just stick to Cynthia Morgan. She switched her name from Cynthia Morgan to Madrina. Stick to Cynthia Morgan is who we know.
Yeah,
we don't know what a Madrina is. We don't know what a Madrina is.
I'm not the one that does not agree with an artist changing their name halfway into fame or when they're already into fame.
I'm sure they all have their reasons. Kanye West went from Kanye West to Ye. Recently, some guy that's been making waves all over Nigeria just changed his name to Benson from Buju. What happened to Buju? That's the name a lot of people know and could identify. People still call him Buju today.
Exactly, that's the thing. People would not still stop calling you.
You might wait for a long while. Like after a while, like okay, you don't enter that legendary status.
The kind of change to Ye.
Did
you not just say
you cannot change to a big whiz? You get not halfway, like you said.
Like not just change the whole thing. Like now, Cynthia Morgan, you could have just given us something closer to that, something we could relate with. No, it's fine.
Like the difference is really, really clear. All right, cool. But hey, if she feels she's the best thing, more grace her elbows. We're expecting to see hear more songs from her pretty soon. If she's gonna pick up the mic again, and if she's not, let Burna Boy just keep reigning and being the best that I think he is.
Yes.
So you don't think Burna Boy is the...
Please, I'm not having that conversation.
No, it's not argument. I'm just asking, do you feel he's one of the biggest or not?
Yes, definitely.
Or do you think he's the biggest or not?
Biggest, I don't know about that.
Okay, do that. It's fine. It's okay. So who you come and think that is biggest? Zazu.
Maybe Portable.
It's not Portable. If you call him that way, I'm sure you're upset with like
Zazu.
Portable. I'm sure that's what he was saying to you. Anyway, still on the home front, but not really in the home front. This is not a really good story I like talking about. When people talk about it and people are arguing about it, I try not to be part of it because when it comes to relationships, marriages, or personal businesses between two people, it's always very dicey to just jump in because you read something online and you just feel like, he should not have done that, she should not have done that. It's very dicey. But it's one of the stories that's all over the news for the past 2 weeks, so it's really normal we bring it to our table. So, Kora Obidi's husband, Justin Dean, has shared on an emotional post following his failed relationship with wife Kora Obidi. In a lengthy post on Instagram, the father of two stated that he's been betrayed once again, yet his wife feels so unbothered about the entire saga. He further said that although it's hard, but he has decided to walk away from his marriage for the sake of his mental health. He wrote, I'm walking away from the marriage for my mental health and to be the best version of myself. I must set a healthy example for my children. This has nothing to do with postpartum depression. I have been betrayed once again and she is unbothered, which pretty much summarizes our marriage. My apologies to all the young men and women that believed we had a perfect marriage. Marriage is based on mutual respect, love, humility, accountability, empathy, apologies, and most of all, effective communication to understand the other person's perspectives. Now,
You know, before we just dive into this story,
right.
let me sip my tea.
That's why you sip your tea.
Let me sip.
Let me tea no more. Yeah, sip your tea.
I've always wanted this conversation. I don't know why you say you don't want to take part.
Right.
But me, I've been waiting for this story.
Oh, cool.
You see, what do you think? Let me ask you first. What do you think about his own write-up? This particular write-up, what do you think about it?
I think a man, that's just a hurt man just voicing out.
Okay, I like that opinion. Do you think Cora is really unbothered?
I don't, you know what, that's what I said, I really don't know.
Since we don't know what is happening in
like,
the
I'm not
marriage.
there, apart from what they're both sharing gradually, which I know along the line, if they don't put it under control, it's just to get messy. Like, I really don't know, I'm not there. So, her being bothered or her not being bothered. Now, Cora, on the other hand, has been posting videos looking like nothing is happening, like she's okay, you people should know.
Is it like
this
nothing
my
is
hair
happening
straightener.
or she's...
I said she's looking like, I didn't say she's acting like.
No,
she is acting.
that's what
like,
I'm
this is my hair straightener, this bad boy has been with me for how many years, it's older than my marriage and all that. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sure she's going through her side of the pain and like that side of shame. And all that.
Definitely. But do you think that like this is the best thing for her to do? Why do I feel like acting unbothered? Why have social media wives, when issues like this come up, we have quite a few, like a list of situations like this, be like this old divorce or no divorce or broken marriages and all of that. And then the first thing these ladies mainly, or the women do is like come on social media and act unbothered. Why do we have to see what you're going through at that point? Like, they literally give us, they literally give social media the like license to judge, to have their opinions and have their views. Fine, a lot of people, even me myself, I was a fan of their marriage. A lot of people probably felt that this whole marriage thing was so beautiful. A lot of people wished for their own kind of marriage and everything. For the guy, for the Dr. Justin to have actually apologized and said, okay, maybe he's sorry to those who actually believe their marriage was perfect. Definitely, this thing has been going on for a very long time. He has his own, I feel he has his own fault. I'm not being a judge at this point, but I'm just trying to like, if we look at what has been going on, I feel Cora is very wrong for coming out to act unbothered. You don't have to act it. You don't have to pretend you're not going through the pain. Social media is not the next thing. Your marriage is more than the views and likes you have to keep on. That's what I feel. You don't just come on social media just because you're a content creator. You just try to use the opportunity to increase your views.
Okay, so that's something else you're saying, which I totally disagree with. This man is saying she is unbothered, right? He's saying that based on he knows her, he's married to her, they are together. He understands it's not about what's the views or anything. That's one. Secondly, every human being knows that there's no perfect marriage. If you think there is a perfect marriage, you're a monkey's uncle. Like, every human being knows there's no perfect marriage anyway. So if anybody's having that notion or mentality that this guy's marriage was perfect, then you'll be fine. Now, thirdly, not everybody wished for their kind of marriage. Like, I never saw their marriage. I'm like, oh my God, wow. No, I never saw it. I'll be like, okay, what's this about? Now, the minute you bring your stuff on air, the minute you put your stuff out there, it's a social media world right now that everybody talks, right? And it's not just the woman that comes out to talk first. A lot of men have come out to talk first and say, my wife did this to me, my wife did that to me. Then the wife claps back by saying, oh, you did this with receipts and all that, right? So I just feel try as much as possible to keep your stuff off social media. Like, you cannot tell me, like me, you can't say what is going on in my life. You will try. My Instagram has not been updated in years. Like, you will just be looking. Like,
you know,
what's
we've
this
had
guy
that.
going on?
A lot of people
What's
have
going
said
on?
that particular thing.
Right?
Keep your stuff off social media. Keep your life off
It's
social
there for
media.
life. So people are going to, in 20 years' time, people will still
Exactly.
dig it out for you. Like,
People
oh,
will still
there was a
say,
time-
but anyway, I think you're trying to avoid the conversation by
No,
not
I'm not.
judging
I
on
can't
that issue.
judge.
I'm not trying to judge too, but I'm just trying for like I'm trying to like make you see that. Do you think what she's doing right now in this kind of situation, fine, is already out on social media? There's absolutely nothing.
What is she
if
doing?
it's not on social
What do
media,
you think
she's
she's
acting unbothered.
How do you know this?
Because we see it. Why
How?
is she posting things when we actually know that something is wrong at
What?
all?
Okay, what would you rather have her do? Cry?
Nobody's-
Post pictures and videos. My people, I'm
Nobody's
going.
saying
So
that.
what
She
would you
don't
rather
think-
have her do?
Okay, why does social media actually matter at this point?
She's been posting almost all her life. That's what she does for a living.
So
That's
why
what
are
we
you
all
now
do.
complaining about the
I'm
fact
not
that?
complaining.
Why are you saying that they should not put their stuffs on air?
No. I'm just talking about a build-up. That's different things.
Ow.
I'm talking about a build-up of people who put their stuff on social media.
Yes, they
People
put
come
their
out to
stuffs
you.
on social media
Now,
too.
you are still saying she's unbothered. Of course she. I don't. You cannot say.
No, that's not the. I feel that's not the right thing. I don't know. I'm not in any position to tell her what to do or something. Wait.
How people grieve, how people get angry, how people mourn, how people break up, how people go through the divorce is different.
It's
See
different,
Kanye West
but the
and Kim
thing
going
is,
through the
people
okay.
put the
See
social
Kanye
media
see
thing.
Kanye and Kim's
It is too
issue.
much.
See Kanye and
I feel the social media thing is too much. She's not the first to do it.
Why are you echoing
No,
this?
she's not the
Why are you
first.
echoing this?
I don't know. I'm just getting in the mood
God, I
because
don't
this
know.
social media thing is getting too much and it's
Alright.
really affecting a lot of women.
Look at Kanye.
For me,
Like, back to Kanye and Kim. Kanye and
Alright.
Kim. Look at Kanye and Kim's.
Okay, now we
situation.
see that it's-
It looks like Kanye is
Kanye's-
doing all the ranting and Kim is just living her life. Will you say Kim is unbothered? No. Of course she'll be bothered. Of course she still.
but she come on
loves-
social media to act unbothered.
She's been posting pictures and videos with herself and a man, with herself and people doing TikTok.
She's not okay.
What would you call that? Would you call that being bothered? And Kanye is there posting, ranting, crying, lamenting videos every day. That doesn't mean she's not bothered. You don't know if you're not in their shoes.
Nobody is
it's
saying
very
she's
lim-
not. She's acting unbothered.
Okay.
It means she's actually bothered. But do you think social media is the best way to relieve her of
If that's
whatever
what
it
works
is
for the
going
person.
through, or whatever she's
Do you
going
understand?
through?
We like I said, we all grieve and handle these things
Differently.
differently. This might be her own.
True, though.
This might be her own getaway from it. So I think we have a caller, Sha.
Okay.
Tutu from Lagos. What's going on, Tutu? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hiya.
Good morning. I'm liking this energy.
Please, concerning the issue,
Which one of the issues,
I
ma'am?
so much the Cora and
Oh.
the doctor's issue.
Okay.
I'm so happy the way Cora is treating the issue because she does not, for her not to talk does not mean she's not bothered.
Bless you.
We have different ways we express our emotions. Dr. Dean knew this is not the right time for him to do that to Cora. Because now she's lactating, now she has to deal with 2 children. And Dr. Dean is just out there talking. Initially, he accused him that she was cheating on him. He came out again to apologize. I like the way Cora is treating the issue, and it will really help her. After coming up to social media, that's the way she has been living right of time, and that's the way she see her money. And now it's even making her to take care of June. She's taking care of the girl very well, unlike before. That she was doctor was the one taking care of the children. But now she has time for the children. He's taking care of her, and I pray God strengthen her.
Amen.
Thank you. That's my opinion.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Tutu.
you.
Have a beautiful day ahead.
Okay, I think this one's for you because I think she's in support of what you said exactly.
Yeah.
I still feel different though.
Which is fine. Which
Yeah,
is okay. That's
I still feel very
what the
different.
table's all about. But I'm still going to say something, address something that Tutu said. Tutu, they filed for divorce. Doesn't mean they are divorced right now, right? They still cohabitate for now. They still take care of their children together. It's not just her taking care of the children, just so you know this. So it's not that Cora is the only person taking care of the children. No, and no,
You know,
come on.
different people have different face of the story. Everybody is the social media family. Everybody wants to be part of the family from their own point of view and from what they probably think and all. But it's all good. Everybody can choose to have their own opinions
True
and
say.
everything.
But right now,
We
all
won't
we'll do is
differentiate
we just
them.
wish them the very best
Yeah.
and hope they resolve this amicably.